Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly update with me. My name's Simone, and I'll be doing both a general and a love reading for you. And today is the 26th of October 2021. So I'm just going to start shuffling your cards to get the general energy around your reading. So what can Taurus expect? Please, universe, what is going on with Taurus? Clear and accurate guidance, please. Messages for Taurus. Please keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, that's okay. You may also want to check out your Moon, Venus, or Rising sign as well, just to get a better idea of what is coming up for you and get those extra messages, Taurus. Clear and accurate guidance for Taurus, please, universe. What is going on in the world of Taurus? To anyone who's returning to watch these readings, thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone that views. To anyone that's new, thank you for being here as well. It means a lot to me to know that the messages are actually getting out there to those who need to hear them. Okay, Taurus, let's have a look. What is going on for you? Okay, first card out is communicate. So there is definitely something that you need to be saying, something that you need to be expressing. You've got red flags. You've also got tears. So somebody may have let you down, or something may have not turned out as you expected it would. So perhaps you thought that a situation was going to play out a certain way and it hasn't. Or, excuse me, or maybe you're dealing with somebody that is not who they appeared to be at first. And, you know, perhaps the red flags were there and you just chose to sort of ignore them. Or perhaps now you're just starting to notice those red flags. You're starting to notice things about someone or a situation which feels like a letdown here, Taurus. You know, something that you just didn't expect, behaviors from somebody that you didn't expect, or something just not going to plan. And it with that communicate card, it feels like maybe you need to be speaking on that. Maybe you need to be addressing the issues here, because it's with that tears card, it's something it's not good. Tears and red flags are never a good sign when you put the two together. But, you know, once you communicate with whoever it's necessary that you talk to, then perhaps you can get the issue sorted out. Maybe there's more to it than what you first thought. Maybe there's more to the situation. So let's have a look and see what else is coming up here. Got the Ace of Swords, the Moon, and the Five of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely been or going to be some upset here, Taurus. Something needs to be brought out into the open here. You've got that clarity now. With the Ace of Swords there, you've got mental clarity, and you want to express that. It's like now you know the truth. Now you know the truth and you want to express that. You do need to have a conversation here. I feel you're dealing with some emotions with the Moon that need to be brought out into the open. Somebody's really upset you here, I feel, Taurus. I feel it's more a person than it is an actual situation. You may find that there could be an argument coming up here. It's like once you start talking about the issues or the red flags that you've been noticing about this person, Taurus, and you really dive into this conversation, or you try to find out what it is that's going on. Because with the Moon, that's always about illusion. That's always about feelings that need to be brought to the surface, things that are underlying issues even. And I feel that once that's brought to the surface with that Five of Swords there, you can expect perhaps a bit of pushback, a bit of backlash. You know, I feel there's going to be unhappy words spoken. Just being careful of, like, I feel whoever you're dealing with, Taurus, can get quite nasty in how they speak. I'm feeling like perhaps they spit their words out and just not nice things are always said by this person. And I think you know that, so you will be very careful about how you approach this person and how you speak to them, because it doesn't feel nice. Perhaps a little bit toxic there, Taurus. There's not a nice feeling here. It gives me this sort of nervousness or an anxious feeling about having this conversation, but you know what you're talking about. This is the thing. When you go into this conversation, you know what you're talking about. You've got the Ace of Swords there. You want to fix things. You also need to speak what's on your mind, because it's like you've worked things out. You know what's going on now, and you need some clarity or some closure with this person that you're dealing with. You definitely have all the answers that you need there with that High Priestess. You've got that wisdom. Those two together, you've got that wisdom. You know what you're talking about. You're not crazy. I feel like, Taurus, somebody's been telling you that you're crazy, or maybe there's some gaslighting going on here. You could be dealing with a narcissist. And they might say to you, no, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. You're making it up. Who have you been listening to? And I do, with that Five of Wands at the bottom, I do feel that you might be thinking that it's all in your head, or somebody's having you feel like it's all in your head and that you don't know what you're talking about there, Taurus. And you are hesitant to have this conversation with the Knight of Wands at the bottom. And I do feel that for some of you, you are being misled. You are being, perhaps somebody's not being completely honest with you. But I feel that you know what you're talking about here. You know exactly what you're talking about here. You've got the Four of Wands and you've got the Ace of Wands. And I do feel that this is about the way in which you're communicating. And I do feel that you're going to finally get to the bottom of things. You're going to get the truth about this person. It could be somebody that you've been in a relationship romantically with. But it may not be. It could just be somebody that you deal with, perhaps at work or a friendship. But I do feel that you're going to get the answers that you're looking for here. And it's not that you're going to get the answers. You already know. You already know the truth, but you want to have the discussion. It's kind of like you'd like this person to be honest with you. I'm also going to take the Four of Wands as 1111. That's what it is. Telling you that you're on the right path. You know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about. No, you're not crazy. That's coming up again. You're not crazy. It's not all in your head. And you will get the truth. You will have the conversation that brings about the victory with this Six of Wands that you are looking for. It's going to be a hard conversation, but I feel like you already know that, Taurus. I feel like you already know that it's going to be difficult, and you may find that it upsets you for a time, but I feel you're already in the position where it's already upsetting you. The fact that you're even having to think about it, the fact that you're seeking the truth, suggests that you have been misled, and it's already seriously upsetting for you. Like this Three of Swords, there's some grief, there's some heartbreak going on there, but it's going to bring something better for you. It's going to close the cycle. It's going to end what's going on, and you can let go of this feeling that this person is having you feel like you're out of your mind. And I don't feel like that's the truth, because you kind of, perhaps you didn't know all along, but you've known for a while that something isn't quite right in this situation, and that this person is not being completely honest with you. I do feel for some of you that, yes, it is about um, somebody, like if you're in a romantic situation with this person, I do feel that you're looking for answers about a third party, or if there is another person involved in with your person, and I do feel that you will be finding out the truth about that. Um, but yeah, for a lot of you, it's just a super tough conversation to have. But at the end of it all, you do come out feeling like you're on top. There is a victory here, even though your heart's a bit broken and there's some grief that you'll need to process there. Taurus, I do feel that everything works out in your favor, and it does put you in front. It brings you to a point where you can start planning what you should be doing next with your life, where you get to close this off or move away from this person. With the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you're moving away from this issue into a place that feels a lot calmer, where you don't have to second guess yourself, where you can really sort of stand in your confidence and stand in your power, and feel like you're in a much better situation. And I feel start planning for the next chapter in your life once you have this conversation, whether it is with this person or whether you decide to go it alone. I do feel that you will feel much better about things. You will feel a whole lot better about things, having everything out in the open, and really sort of getting that validation for the way that you've been feeling, Taurus. As I said, it could be somebody that you're in a romantic relationship, or it could just be a friend, a co-worker, but there is something that needs to be resolved here. I do feel like it's going to take some really big conversation, and there may just be ready, because there may be arguing involved here. And I don't think you'll shy away from it. I think you just want to get to the bottom of what has been going on here, and you just want that confirmation that you were not going crazy, because you've known all along, Taurus. You have known all along that somebody has been like trying to lead you down the garden path or put you on the wrong path. But you are going to get back on track here. Things are going to be sorted out for you. You've got the King of Swords here. So you are looking for the truth. You are looking for some honesty. And I do feel like that is going to, again, work in your favor. You've got the Star, wish fulfillment. And I feel that's a lot about just being hopeful that you can move forward with the Chariot out of this situation. And with the Justice card, things are all going to fall into place as they need to. The Justice card is about balance and about, karma doing its work. Where things are out of balance, it will then fall into place. And you won't be feeling trapped anymore in this inside your head. We've got the Five of Wands here again. So you won't be feeling so trapped inside your head, wondering if it's you, they make you feel like you're crazy. Are you going crazy? Have you imagined all of this? No, you haven't. You are looking for the truth, and I feel like you're going to get that truth, and you're going to get the chance to have the conversation, Taurus. You're going to get the chance to, put all of this behind you. And I feel like in a situation where perhaps somebody has made you out to look like you're a liar or that you're making things up, you're going to be able to put a stop to that, and you're going to be able to prove that it's not you. You're not the liar. You're not, you haven't instigated any of this, and that you really just want peace. You want peace in this situation. And I feel like you may even decide at the end of the day, Taurus, to move away from this person, or to let them go, because you may not get to a point with this person where everything completely smooths itself out. You may decide to go your separate ways, because I do feel there will still be a little bit of hostility there at the end of the day. But I mean, that's entirely up to you. however you want to work through that process. I'm not telling you that you should leave this person behind, but I do feel like at the end of the day, the two of you may decide to go your separate ways. Okay, but let's look at the love reading for Taurus here. What can Taurus expect in love, please? What is going on? How's Taurus thinking and feeling about their person? And how is their person thinking and feeling about them? Clear and accurate messages, please, universe. When I say your person, Taurus, it's just whoever you think about first when you think about love. Could be somebody that you're in a relationship with. More often than not, it's a situation where you're not really sure what's going on with the other person. Sometimes it's you haven't had contact with this person. But we'll see what's going on here for Taurus, please. Okay, so this top row here is the energy around the connection between you and your person at the moment. You've got the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So somebody wants the relationship to move a little bit faster than what it is at the moment. I do feel that somebody would like to communicate, looking for that sort of long-term commitment. Somebody's looking for long-term commitment, and they've made the decision that they're ready to put in the work to make this happen, even though they realize that getting to that point may require a level of being uncomfortable, maybe having to open up and allow themselves to be vulnerable. But somebody here is looking for long-term commitment. It could be both of you. We'll find out as the reading progresses. Definitely looking for long-term commitment and wanting that to happen quickly, no matter what it takes. I'm hearing no matter what it takes. I just want to be with this person, and I want to know that this person is mine and no one else's. And just so willing to put in the effort, which is really cool. Not everybody is willing to do what it takes to grow a relationship and keep a healthy relationship. But in this instance, I do feel that somebody here is determined to make it happen, determined not to let go of the other person. So let's have a look at your energy, Taurus. How are you feeling about your person? Yeah, you've got the Magician. You've been waiting for this person. You've been manifesting a relationship with this person. You would like balance in your relationship. You find it very hard. You're very attached to this person that you're thinking about, and I feel that you just want balance within the relationship. You're hoping that they feel about you the way that you feel about them. You're hoping that they're going to reciprocate the feelings. I feel you feel quite deeply about this person. You could even be, a little bit obsessed with that Devil card there. You want them to want you and only you. You do not want to hear about anybody else being involved. You don't want them to be looking at anybody else or interested or even thinking about anybody else, Taurus. You want it to be you and only you. You've been asking your guides or the universe to bring this person to you or have this person be ready to commit to you. I feel you want this more than anything right now, Taurus. And I do feel that it's you who would be willing to do whatever it takes to keep this person in your life and to work towards that long-term stability with this person. You feel like they are the one for you. Let's have a look at your person's energy. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, look at that, Taurus. You've got the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Cups. This person is madly, truly, deeply in love with you. This is a soulmate connection with the Two of Cups there. We don't get that for every love reading. So this is a soulmate connection, and I do feel that your person just thinks you are absolutely amazing. Yes, they are ready for that long-term commitment as well. And I do feel that when your person is with you, they feel completely at ease or completely comfortable. They love being in your company, Taurus. I feel like you bring calm into their life. You are the person that they want to spend the rest of their life with. They do not want to be away from you. They're also, I feel, quite ready to put in the work to make this long term. There is not a lot of communication going on here between the two of you, though, so perhaps you're not talking at the moment, but you both feel very deeply for each other. There's nothing indicating here that this is like a person from the past. So this is somebody that you're probably already dealing with. You're just not really telling each other how you feel. But I do feel that the feelings are reciprocated. Your person is so very into you. The Queen of Cups is a huge, huge amount of deep, deep love. Your person, it may be holding back a little bit on those feelings though. Because the Queen of Cups does hide their emotions and they do it really well. So you might not even realize that your person feels so deeply about you, and that's why you're wondering here with the Six of Pentacles if they're going to reciprocate those feelings, and you're frightened that maybe they're not feeling the same way. So you're like hoping and praying and manifesting and asking for this person to be yours forever, not realizing that they actually feel the same way about you, Taurus. So let's have a look at what the outcome is going to be here. I do feel like this is a beautiful, beautiful situation. I do feel that sometimes because your person's trying to hide their feelings or not show how much they love you, Taurus, that sometimes they can come across as sort of being on the opposite end. So they may come across as not really being that into you at all because they're trying so hard to hide how they're feeling. It's like blocking any of the good feelings, any of the love feelings. So it's just leaving you like, oh, okay, they don't even really feel anything for me. And you feel like this is going to go nowhere. But actually, they feel a lot more than you ever thought possible. It's what you want. It's what you want. I just think that some communication is necessary here because nobody seems to be talking, or nobody's talking about their feelings, which is, it's an issue. That conversation needs to be had if anything is going to come from this. So let's have a look at the outcome here, or what your person is most likely going to do. And wow, I don't think that your person is going to be telling you anytime soon exactly how they feel about you, but there is a deep conversation is necessary here. You may need to be the one to start the conversation, Taurus. I'm not telling you that you have to do that. You've got your own free will. But you may need to be the one to start the conversation because I feel that this is very hard for your person to talk about. They are very guarded. As I already said, they may hold back with their feelings. With that Four of Pentacles, they are feeling very guarded. And the Queen of Wands also is not very upfront with her feelings, and this can be male or female, but I'm saying her because it's the Queen. The Queen of Wands is not very upfront with her feelings, and the thing is that this person finds you super attractive, but I feel that your person may have a little bit of insecurity. They may have issues with their body image, how they feel about their body. They may feel as though you don't think they're good enough for you, Taurus. They may feel that you don't actually really like them or find them attractive. But they find you super attractive. So this is like they don't think they're good enough. They feel like they're punching, and that you're just going to say, "Are you kidding me? I'm too good for you." And they're really frightened of that, which I really feel for this person. Because, yeah, they feel like they're not good enough for you and that you might tell them to just go away. So they're holding on to those feelings instead of just putting it all out there. I guess they don't realise that you really like them too, or you're completely in love with them. So, yeah, there's a conversation that needs to take place here. I feel that there is so much under the surface for you and your person, particularly your person. They've got such big feelings under the surface there that it's just waiting to come out, but they're frightened that you're not interested. They're frightened that like you are so much better than them. They're a little bit intimidated. You know, they might feel like they're too ugly, or maybe you don't like their body, whatever it might be. And I'm not saying that's how you make them feel, Taurus. This is all within themselves and within their own head. There's just a level of insecurity that your person is struggling with, and it's probably from past experiences or past relationships that's had them feeling like they're less than what they are. So, you know, maybe you can take this information and use it to sort of help boost their self-esteem. I'm not saying that you have to do that. That's not your job, Taurus. You don't have to uplift people. But if you are really interested in having this person open up to you, if you do really want this long-term commitment that I feel they want as well, they may need that little bit of a boost in their self-esteem, because they think that you're not attracted to them. But I think if you can give them or help them to get that little bit of a boost in the way that they feel, just telling them, you know, you look really good today or whatever it might be, I think you'll find that they start to open up and they start to soften a little bit, because they do want that long-term commitment with you, Taurus. But thank you so much for hanging around and watching your reading today. I appreciate everybody that's been here. If you did get some guidance or clarity from your reading, if you could give me a like or subscribe, that would be really helpful to me as well. Thank you so much, Taurus. Have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.